Hey guys, Jason Osborne here with JasonOsborneOnline.com. Again, I just hope you're having a phenomenal day. I want to give you some, hopefully some good training in this video, and it's based off a conversation that I had yesterday with a guy that ended up turning into a prospect of mine. So the question I want to ask you is this. Would you like to be able to ask better questions to get prospects to want to know more information about what you're doing? Okay, so the way that you do that, and I kind of made a little bit of a video around this a couple days ago, I thought maybe a week ago or so, around being a consultant. And not just an order taker, and how when you go into a doctor's office, they're very consultative with the issues that you have so that they can prescribe the right medicine for you and things like that. But I want to dive a little bit deeper. I want to tell you about the conversation that I had with this guy, and hopefully it would help you to understand how to ask the right questions. Now, this is the key around it, is how to ask the right questions, not necessarily what questions to ask. Because the reality is, every single conversation that you're going to have with people is different, right? It's just the way life is. Everyone's a little bit different. Everyone has a different bit of a scenario in their life. And so you have to be able to flow with that, as opposed to being really rigid with some sort of script, okay? Having an idea script-wise is good, but being really rigid to that, if they don't ask a question that's in that script, then you just kind of go, oh no, what do I do? Right? So I want to kind of walk you through this and to help you understand how to ask the right questions, okay? So let me tell you about this conversation I had with this guy yesterday. I was at a conference yesterday, long conference with some other work that I do, wasn't in network marketing at all, and an organization that I'm really involved with. And this guy came up to me, and I know him a little bit. I don't know him that well. We're not mates, we're not friends or anything like that, really. I just kind of know of him. He knows of me just because of kind of some stuff that we do. And I knew that he had recently gone through, is going through a big transition with his business, and he was kind of shutting his business down for various reasons. Now, when we were speaking, I could have been thinking in my mind, which was to a degree, I thought, he might be very open, and so I thought, well, let's just kind of see where the conversation goes, because he might be a really good prospect. But I wasn't thinking in my head, oh my gosh, I have to speak to this guy. I need to get this guy's information straight away. I need to be able to, go to him and tell him, oh, you need to get into our business. We need to do this and that. And oh, you can make loads of money. Oh man, you got to stop doing that if you're doing that, right? What I did instead is I had a normal human interaction, a normal conversation with him. And I just asked him, I said, hey, mate, how's things with your business? I know it's quite a transition. How's things going? So he started telling me about everything, and I knew he wasn't running the business anymore, and he kind of said, well, I'm looking for some stuff right now, and he was doing a little bit kind of ad hoc work for an insurance company, and just doing some assessment stuff, and so we started chatting around that, and I said, okay, is that what you're kind of looking to go into? Okay, now, here's a good question. What I'm trying to do is find out where he is. Is he really focused on where he wants to go and the type of business or job that he wants to get into? Now, if he is, it's fine. He can still be open, but I'm just asking questions to find out more about him, where he is here in his head, the whole thing, because this helps me understand the right types of questions to ask him to help lead the conversation. So he said, well, no, he goes, I'm kind of thinking about this sort of job, but I'm pretty open with stuff. And I thought, oh, okay, he's open. But what I wanted to know is, how open is he? Okay, so I said, well, are you specifically looking to go back into employment, or are you kind of open to being self-employed again? What are you looking for? And he said, well, he goes, I don't mind working for myself. He said, I just don't want to go back into the industry that I was in. He says, I was in it for 27 years. Don't want to have any desire to go back in it again. But I'm fairly open with whatever, whether it's business or employed. Boom. I was like, great. I didn't say that to him in my head. I was like, okay, he's really open, right? He's in this major transition. He's completely open. He just doesn't want to do what he did in the past. So we just kind of chit-chatted a little bit. I needed to head off. He needed to go as well. So I just said, listen, I said, I need to head off. I need to get back and do some stuff. But I said, obviously it's not the right time right now. But my wife and I don't know if you know anything about this, but my wife and I, we run a home-based business that I think you might quite be interested in. I don't know. It may not be for you at all. But I said, would you be happy for me to just send some information over to you about what we're doing? And you can at least have a look. And if it's not for you, hey, great. That's fine too. Well, what did he say? Well, yeah, of course, yeah. Sure, man, just send me some information over. I'll definitely have a look at it. And I said, okay, great. Well, I'll send it over to you and I'll follow up in the next couple of days. All right? He goes, yeah. I said, great, see you, bye. And that was it, right? So I didn't try to like close him on the spot or anything like that, but I just asked questions, just a normal conversation to find out where he was. Is he open? How open is he? And then as I was leaving, I just dropped a key question to find out if he's actually open for me sending some information, which he was. So I'll send him the information and follow up. And hey, if he wants to take it further, great. And if he doesn't, great. I've got loads of people that I can go speak to, right? So hopefully that's helped you out with how to ask the right questions to get prospects to kind of open up to you and then lead them to being interested in getting more information about your opportunity in your business. So hopefully that's helped you out. If you've liked or if you've got some value from this video, would you please like and share it with people that you think they would get some value from as well. And be sure to stop by my website, jasonosborneonline.com, where you can get some more great blog posts and stuff like that. And you can also put your name and email address in for some free training that I will send you on an email. So anyway, have a great rest of the day, and I will speak to you later. Listen, you have greatness on the inside of you, so go out there and change the world, all right? Chat to you later. See ya. Bye.